Harold. It's another reaction Thursday for you guys today. Today we're going to talk about how to catch a football, really seeing the ball and following it. This is for my receivers, tight ends, running backs. Anybody's going to be catching a pass in the game, a quarterback on a trick play. It don't matter. If you're catching the ball in the game, pay attention to this video. So we all know that seeing the ball to catch it is a very, very important part. You can't catch the ball without seeing it. And in this clip, I have a couple of dudes that didn't really pay attention to this rule. But this is important because if you can't track the ball, it's going to be hard for you to catch it. And a lot of times you may be, as a receiver, fighting with a defensive back for a little too long. And you catch it and you see the ball late, or you may not be able to see it, or you're running across the middle as a tight end and a linebacker's in the way, and then the ball just pops up. You got to be able to track and follow the ball tremendously. And sometimes there may be scenarios where you just don't see it until the last second, but that makes it hard to catch it once again because you didn't see it. So this is a very important thing, and we're going to see a couple clips where they failed to do this. And the first clip is with Alabama a couple years ago. Dude throws a deep ball, and this guy just loses the ball in the lights, man. Like, that happens when you're playing on bigger stages. He literally just lost the ball in the lights. He didn't see where the ball was coming from, and because the ball didn't come at the time that he felt it was going to come, he dropped it. And that's another part that I've talked about before in other videos, but like the timing. You have to understand the timing of when the ball is going to fall, because if you don't understand the timing when the ball is going to fall, it's going to be hard to follow the ball. Let's get into the second clip. I gotta slow down. I'm gonna slow it down for y'all because I feel like that last one was a little too fast. So this receiver, we're gonna watch this receiver up top, and he gets past the defensive back. Quarterback throws the ball. He literally sees the ball in the air, but it seems like he didn't track how fast the ball was coming down. Like, he ran right under the ball, and a lot of people be like, "Oh, well, he didn't clamp on the ball hard enough." Yeah, but at the same time, he was relaxed, and it looked like he did everything right. Like, he seen the ball, he was tracking it, but it just seemed like he may have lost it in the sun, or he just didn't get himself prepared to catch the ball. And that's another thing, man. Like, you gotta see it to catch it, but you have to remember, like, you gotta follow it. You gotta follow the ball, and you have to be able to receive it. Like, you don't want to be too relaxed that you drop it. So make sure you're tracking the ball well, man. And this is the last one. This is like similar to like what Ja'Marr Chase was dealing with this year. Like, you have to be able to see the ball to catch it, and he was struggling seeing the NFL ball because it didn't have the white stripe on it. And Jerry Jeudy's one of my favorite receivers still now. This is when he was in college. Tua puts this ball on him for real, and he runs right under it, and he loses it. He might have lost in the lights, but he also didn't understand the timing of when the ball was going to fall. Like, if the ball falls abruptly, sometimes people aren't ready to catch the ball. And as we get a closer view on it, we see he beats his defender. He may be thinking about the defender still because he's right there, but you got to focus on the ball. It's just that simple. Like, once that defender's behind you, he's behind you. He's already beat. So you have to relax yourself, catch the ball. Don't relax yourself too much. Catch the ball and move forward, man. You gotta see it to make a play on it. Peace.
Check this video out on the screen if you want to be mean on that green, or real on that field, or extort on that court. The No Baller Left Behind Act supports this video. You feel me?